CBS 4's Joe Murray joins us live from Wilton Manors, the scene of this weekend's tragic accident, with new details. Joan?
Yeah, we are on Wilton Drive where this all happened, and behind me you see where it ended at the Fort Lauderdale Garden Center. Crime scene tape remains up. The police department has yet to release the name of the man, the driver who was at the wheel, and also the victims' names. But tonight I spoke with the mayor of Wilton Manors, who tells me that he would like to see this parade happen in the future. The Pride Parade was about to start Saturday when the unthinkable happened. A driver, one of the participants in a pickup truck, accidentally hit the gas pedal, careening out of control, hitting two people, one fatally. The driver and the people he hit were all members of the gay chorus.
They were walking with him, and he just had the truck there to be in the parade with them, with the signs on there, the pride flag. Wilton
Manors Mayor Scott Newton was in a float ahead of the incident. He rushed to help the victims. He says while it is too soon to talk about having a parade in the future, it is on the table.
There's a lot of things going on that have to be put together to make it happen, but if it's possible, I would love to see it happen.
This was to be Jerry Baden's first time as a spectator for the parade. He thinks it should happen at a later date.
I think it would be great to have it so that the celebration, I think it's a way to get it complete.
Some, like TJ Lopez, who heard the crash, think the misinformation at the beginning was over the top.
But all the rumors that they started were embarrassing. I mean, a terrorist attack, come on, seriously?
Fort Lauderdale's Mayor Dean Trantalis initially called it a terrorist attack against the LGBT community. He retracted at a Sunday service.
We found out that it was not. But I don't regret my feelings. I don't regret that I felt terrorized.
Trantalis declined to be interviewed Monday, but Wilton Manors mayor said he understands why it happened.
In the last 25, 30 years in the gay community, we've had bad things happen. You got to slow down a little bit and process what really is going on and let the police do their job.
Police still doing their job. We do expect later today that we will get the names of the people involved. We understand that the one man taken to the hospital has been released from the hospital. Reporting in Wilton Manors, Joan Murray, CBS 4 News.